Hey kids, welcome to Unit 7, Lesson 6, Overloaded Methods, exercise number 7. Today we're going to go ahead and do B, travel bookings, but I will tell you A, B, C, and D, almost all of the answers are identical. Let's go ahead and jump into B and see what we have to do. A travel app wants to manage its bookings, include creating new bookings and updating existing ones. We're going to go ahead and write the create booking method in the travel app class. The method should take a booking number, total cost, and traveler information as a parameter. We're going to write another create booking method. This one's going to take a booking number as a parameter. And then in the theater runner, we're going to call both versions. This isn't too bad. This is much like the previous exercise, number 6. All we're doing is overloading, which is just writing multiple parameters with the same method name. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go to Travel App. Just want to note a couple things before we get started. One, we are working with an array list. This is the first time we've done that. Remember, whenever we need to add to an array list, we need to do a couple of things. Keep those in mind. And in the bookings, we have num, cost, and name. Keep those instance variables in mind. Those go with our constructors. We have one with 3, one with 1. Remember, num is going to be an int. Let's go down here and write this. First thing we need is our method signature. This is going to be a public identifier. We want to take all 3 of those parameters. That's going to mean it's from the booking class. It's going to be called create booking. And we need 3 parameters on the inside. If you remember, we just need number, cost, traveler, number, cost, traveler. So int double string, int num, double cost, string name. Now on this one, every time we call this method, we want to create a new object. We don't want to override our object because that would mean every time we create a new booking, we'd overwrite one of the existing ones. We'd probably have a lot of unhappy customers. What we want to do is create a new object. That means from the booking class, we'll call new booking is where we want to store our object. That's going to equal a new booking. And it's going to take that num, cost, and name as a parameter. We want to add whatever's created here to this array list. So we're going to go from that bookings object above. We are going to add to that array list. We're going to add new booking. Then at the end, we just want to return whatever new booking is. Well, that's it, kids. That easy. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. We want it to be public booking because that gives us our access to our instance variables. It's create booking, the same method signature, except we're going to add more parameters. That's our overloading. This time we only want 1 int num, just like the constructor we saw over there. And we want to do the same thing. We want to add to our array list, so we're going to create an object to hold it. And that's going to be our num. Then we can add that to our array list. And then we can return that new booking object. And that's it. That's all we're doing. We're not done. We still have to call that. Let's go to Theater Runner. We're creating from the scene object. So we'll go scene. We're going to create booking. We're going to do this twice. The first one, we have to use the 3 parameter. The first one is a number. That's the number of travelers. We'll put the number 1. Second is a double the cost. We'll say it's $99.99. And the third is a string, a name. We'll say Mr. Rhodes. Our second one was just how many people are going. We'll put 2. I'll bring a guest. We're going to draw that scene, which is going to print off these 2 objects right here. First one should be number of guests 1, 99.99, and then Mr. Rhodes. And the second one, we should get number 0 and blank. So 2, 0, and blank. Let's go ahead and see if we're right. There you go. Looks like it worked great. So remember, in overloading, we are going to call the method with the correct amount of parameters. 3 parameters, access the method with 3. The object with 2, access the one with 2. Hopefully you found this video helpful, kids. As always, if you have any questions, come see me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. See you later, kids. Bye, bye, bye.